Welcome to Stories and Documentaries TV, Wildlife Animals Documentary. I'm Venant, and today we're re-embarking on an extraordinary journey into the hidden world of reptiles, creatures so strange, so rare, they defy what we thought we knew about life on Earth. From island giants to stone-camouflaged hunters, these reptiles challenge science and spark wonder. Be sure to stay until the end. Subscribe, hit the bell, like, share, and comment your favorite creature, or suggest what we should film next. Thank you to all our new supporters. Welcome to the community of curious explorers. First, let's locate our stars. These are reptiles from diverse classes, lizards and snakes, inhabiting remote corners of the animal kingdom. The misty, high-altitude springs of the Himalayas, the isolated isles of New Caledonia, the arid, rocky slopes of western Iran, and the dense rainforests of Madagascar. Some lineages are ancient and isolated, representing evolutionary branches few other creatures share. For example, the reptile from New Caledonia was once thought extinct. Their geographic spread underscores a key fact. Rarity often means remote, extreme, or isolated habitats. Now look at their physiology. One species sports unusually large, curved teeth adapted to cracking land crab shells, a trait almost unheard of in skinks. Another thrives in hot spring-fed alpine streams, showing adaptations to cold, low-oxygen environments. And then there is the master of disguise, a gecko from Madagascar, whose leaf-like tail and bark-textured skin render it invisible on a forest floor. These physical marvels aren't just for show. They reflect survival in extreme or unique ecological niches. Because many of these reptiles live in isolated environments, their behaviors often differ sharply from more common species. Some are exclusive predators of unusual prey. Others reproduce in uncommon ways or live solitary, cryptic lives. For instance, a night lizard in Central America reproduces parthenogenetically, females giving birth to live young without males. The isolation of islands or high-altitude zones means social systems may be minimal. Survival strategies rely heavily on camouflage, speed, and stealth rather than large social groups. In their ecosystems, these reptiles fill roles with few competitors. One species found on a remote island preys primarily on land crabs, using powerful jaws and a high bite force, effectively the apex reptile predator in its niche. Others adapt to extreme conditions. The hot spring-dwelling snake uses geothermal heat to maintain body temperature and exploit a habitat few other reptiles can use. These adaptations mean these reptiles contribute uniquely to ecosystem balance. Their loss would erase not just a species, but a functional role. Reproductive strategies here are often as unusual as the creatures themselves. Some lay very few eggs, some give live birth, some are still almost unknown in the wild. Because many live in remote or fragile habitats, detailed life cycle data is scarce. Their survival often depends on very specific micro-conditions, a certain rock type, a specific temperature range, or an isolated island habitat. This fragility makes them especially vulnerable. Isolation and specialization make these reptiles incredibly vulnerable. Habitat destruction, invasive species, climate change, any of these can erase entire populations overnight. One island lizard was once thought extinct, only rediscovered after decades. Conservation initiatives now recognize that protecting extraordinary reptiles is not just about one species. It is about preserving entire ecosystems and evolutionary history. Researchers have published lists of the most unique reptiles whose loss would mean the loss of entire branches of the tree of life. By supporting habitat protection, bio-inventory studies, and local community conservation, we help safeguard these marvels. And now for some astonishing facts. One lizard's tail perfectly mimics a dead leaf, rendering it nearly invisible to predators. Another reptile evolved a diet almost entirely of land crabs, a pathway so rare among its kind. And a gecko's transparency and camouflage make it look more ghost than lizard. These quirks remind us nature's creativity outpaces science's expectations. As we look forward, more discoveries await in remote corners of the world. New species of reptiles are being described every year, and ancient lineages remain hidden. With climate change advancing, the next decade will be crucial for surveying, documenting, and conserving these rare animals before they disappear. The story of reptile science is still being written. You could be part of it. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the top 10 rare reptiles that truly defy science. If you enjoyed this journey, please subscribe to Stories and Documentaries TV, Wildlife Animals Documentary, hit the notification bell, like and share this video, and leave a comment. Which reptile surprised you the most, and what topic should we cover next? We post new educational wildlife documentaries daily, and we love hearing your feedback on production, topic choices, and ideas for the future. Take a look at the images on screen now. Pick one creature or scenic subject and tell us which you want in the next documentary. I am Venant. Goodbye. See you again.